Hello and welcome, I am Carynx, and this is Dark Souls 3. Where is the occasion where we do not start the episode in Firelink Shrine, but I'm recording this one straight after I ended the previous one here. And look at that, a Lustre Castle in all its splendor. Oh, will you have a look at that? We can see the giant's tower as well. A long time ago we stood in the tower ourselves, peering into Anor Londo. Well now. We encroach upon Aldrich's boss room. That'll be a bag of fun. If there's gonna be any boss to break my first try success level, it's going to be Aldrich. I never played none of his moveset. Go for the second one right away. The attacker boon can be quite nice. Alright, didn't do too badly against these two. And here we stand again before the same golden doors as in DS1. Only this time we can actually openly explore both sides right off the bat. I think this place is safe, right? It should be. But there's nothing here for us, not this time. On the bright side, there's no Batwing demons either. There's the giant blacksmith. Our old friend from DS1. We'll take those coals off of you though. I'm sure Andrew would appreciate them. In the first game there used to be a chest back here as well, holding the not the Leering, the Hawk ring I believe. Right. It'd be useful to have fire protection again here, because I will be tangoing with more of those fire-throwing clerics. It's all mushy and weird. Imagine almost getting killed by a fat priest. Another one of those. Right, the greater threats in this room to worry about than the fire-throwing priests, though. All this time, the war is gone, Sense Fortress is gone, but I have decided to fix the window. There's this thing. Another deep accursed. Ah, good. I can't shoot it down from here. That's good, because it can't actually make its way up the stairs, meaning it can safely snipe it from up here without having to engage it directly. Yeah, I just need to figure out where it landed. There it is. I'm safe from you, it's good. I'm fairly sure it can't make its way all the way up here. Yes, going for a fit. It won't save you. See that on us however you will. I just finish it off respectfully by doing a leaping attack. Or maybe just rub more salt into the wound. You can read that on however you wish. Ow. Oh, wait, that was magic. Board, which is a ruby. Well, stem gun. I will refrain from challenging Aldrich with virtually no Estus left. But here's a fun one. Could have sworn one would drop down on me from here. Estus shard. Finally we can get to +8. But first things first, we still have a bit more to explore in this area, don't we? Moonlight arrows. Oh, befitting of a Gwendolyn, whom has been imprisoned within this chapel, throne room, whatever you wish to call it. Either way, the main portions of the inner palace are not accessible. Which means we'll make our way back to the bonfire and spend our souls. I need to stock up on arrows and the like as well. Should be able just to run on through here and get to the boss room in future attempts. Don't really need you anymore either. This will be more useful to have. Don't really have anything good to help me protect against Aldrich's attacks anyhow. Well, I kind of do. I have blue bug pellets. This will help mitigate the magic damage. But then that's not that useful either, because stamina management is more important in the fight overall, because it's a very large arena, there's a lot of running around. And abundance of dodging lots of projectiles. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let me turn in those ashes at the Hand Maiden, and then we should be able to buy large Titanite shards.
Ah, gracious, let I.
I can also buy these now, along with moss fruit. Well, I might buy a few of them. And yes, large Titanite shards. We can buy them now. I get one more and I can get the shield upgraded too. Maybe we'll do that. Oh, look, there's so many items in here for sale now. The Favor set, the Eastern set, Black Iron set. Also only Slayer great arrows for the great bow. And the water green ring, which I might as well pick up while we're here.
Ashen, huh?
I'll need to buy all of these armors at one point or another. But we'll reserve that for a time when we're not as starved for souls as we are now. Oh, you have the Dragon Slayer great arrows though. And lightning bolts. I'm just thinking, should I really bother with the standard ones or should I get something stronger? How about I go get some sniper bolts instead, for instance?
Goodbye.
Oh yes, and we certainly should be speaking to Yuria.
Ah, our lord and liege. I presume thy holy vows are sworn?
They are indeed.
Wonderful. Now thou art the true and deserving Lord of Hollows. With the spouse, the strength to claim the fire is thine. Thy lordship, I prithee wrest the fire from its mantle. I, Yuria, and all Londor embrace thy impending lordship. Our lord and liege, I prithee, play the usurper. When the moment cometh to link the fire, wrest it from its mantle. The age of fire was founded by the old gods, sustained by the linking of the fire. But the gods are no more, and the all-powerful fire deserveth a new heir. Our Lord of Hollows, it shall be, who weareth the true face of mankind.
Let it be so. Also, since I still have the souls... Reminds me, I bought a magic shield off of Orbak a while back, as I was gonna use that against the Demon King. Presuming it would be quite useful to have. And in the end I never even used it. But maybe I'll try it against Aldrich. Who knows?
Be safe, I prithee, rest.
Speaking of, I should be talking to Andre. I've got a few things to settle on his end as well, including giving him the giant's coal. It said that the giant blacksmith under Londo was once the blacksmith of the gods. Gifted the blacksmith in the shrine to allow the use of gems for lightning, simple, and chaos infusion. Where did I walk? Old giant friend. And the boss soul transfuser of DS1.
Ah, well, just good, wasn't he?
Well, I'll need to reinforce my Estus flask for 1. 8 to 4 is fine. And here, you'll want this coal as well.
My. The coal of that peaceable giant. Seems like ages passed. I imagine his passing was long ago. I miss the old bugger, I do. My thanks. I'll be sure this coal is put to good use. I'll be smithing weapons never afore seen by the likes of ye. It's but a small service to pay my humble respects.
Right, you are. Right, well, we've still got some work to do as well here. Specifically, I'm thinking of upgrading my... you're already +6. You're still only +4 though, so you might as well go to +5. What are you currently at? 61 stability? Well, it's not as effective as the...
I don't...
That's the Black Knight shield. Safe at one point in lightning resistance, the Black Knight shield would be superior in every sense. Is there anything left to buy from you? Oh, incidentally, I can get you the +4 as well now.
Do not think... What is it?
Shouldn't forget about that. I haven't swung by Irene in a long time either.
Oh, do you...
I might buy the medium heal from you at long last.
Have a pleasure.
I'll save the reading of item descriptions for next time. For now we're gonna gear up to go against Aldrich. Which means I need to redo my equipment slots a little bit. I will need my sorcerer stuff in here, don't need you, and you can go away too. Just give me these. And maybe these. Perhaps I will switch to the Black Knight shield now. And of course I could be replacing you with something better as well. Still not sure what I'm going to do on these two slots for the time being. You know, I do have Black Knight pieces. Ooh, they are heavy though. They are very heavy. The Fallen Knight ones will be stronger as well. I might opt for the Fallen Knight armor in that case. Just to polish her looks a bit. And the chest armor can stay for now. That is a humongous shield. The question is, can it be buffed though? We'll see in a moment. Behold, it can. That gives it another 15 stability or so, along with boosting my resistance somewhat. I'm gonna replace you with the Lingering Dragon Crest Ring as well to extend the duration of that. Until we have a pretty good setup against Aldrich. Complete with the Brutal Dark Mask, as befitting of the Lord of Hollows. And so we make our return to Anna Rolando. The time to face Aldrich is at hand. Reminds me I'm gonna need to equip reasons as well, because I can't put the shield and the weapon enchants on at the same time. I'll probably not be using you after all, so I'll put you here. But for this bit I can still use you. I'll just get far enough away so the other knight won't bother me for the time being. Nice damage. Okay, let's hurry this party up if you don't mind. Well, that was embarrassing. So we never looked at the right balcony either. I just noticed. Actually, I'm curious to see how strong do you suppose this would be against the knights? And how long does it last? It should be about 90 seconds, I think. Come on, all the way back. nothing. Yes, this enchantment should prove most useful against Aldrich. I'd rather not be expediting my resources before the boss fight. Oh goodness, you're a red-eye one. Nicely done. And I've got my Estus back. I'm just going to put on my health regen gear for a moment while we play the waiting game. Should take up pretty quickly anyway. Yes, there's nothing we can do over this way though, is there? Just a big set of bronze doors that remain unmoving forever. Oh, the health rate isn't really that insane, is it? But it does regenerate. Now, as for this one, the fire mages are my major concern. Aldrich. His first phase isn't too crazy. He's got a spear for a weapon with charge attacks. They are relatively manageable. What you want to watch out for is his arrow attack, where he keeps firing down a barrage of arrows in a straight line, which will just utterly annihilate you if you get caught in it. It gets more spicy in the second phase when his arrows actually start to actively chase after instead of being thrown in a straight line. Other than that, he has only two moves to be wary of: his teleport, which also causes ground AoE damage. Pretty strong ground AoE damage, I should add. And his stupid soul spear ability from a range, which fires two of them in quick succession, and if you get hit by one of them, you will probably get hit by both of them, which is going to kill you. The soul spear issue is pretty much eliminated by just not being too close to Aldrich in the first place. Anyway. Get my shield buff on right away, I'll get you on right away, and we run. Aldrich, Devourer of Gods. Okay, where are you going, Aldrich? And shield is strong. Phase 2. Bruh. Oh, and here comes the chasing bow attack. That was careless on my part. Well, we're doing pretty decently. What? It just glitched straight through me. What was that? Well, rip sold. I'm not expected to get them back though. Wrong spell. Creative moves that we have today. Here we go. Yeah, I think for Aldrich I'm going to want to let's go start a fight like this. Not good. That scythe is something to watch out for. Not exactly sure what to do about that. Perhaps dodging toward him would be the smart idea there. Be right on top of him wherever he spawns. No, not this shit. Oh no, not this again. And there we go. All which lies fallen. Whew, I expected this fight to be more daunting than this, but it worked out in our favor in the end. Aldrich has fallen. I am very satisfied with that. Only took me 3 attempts. You don't deserve this. Yeah, it's Guinevere, and there's a statue of Lord Gwyn. Who used to be stood there? Gwendolyn? One would assume so. Anyway, that boss fight was proper daunting. You could probably tell on account of me not even really talking the entire way through. Time to get myself a nice ring as a reward. And the wait's up here someplace. In Guinevere's old chamber. The Sun Princess ring. There was a passive HP region just like the other items and even stacks. Will be useful if we ever come into a situation where we're out of healing. I want to conserve our healing. I feel like these lifts are larger as well, aren't they? They weren't quite this huge back in DS1. Then again, this one is small. I never used the one on the right side, so I'm not even sure if it is different in the base in DS1. All I know is I am pretty much powered out. Why am I even walking there? I don't need to be walking there. I just need to get myself back to Firelink Shrine. And spend all of my souls, of course. And then we'll end the episode. Well, it's a second load of Cinder down. Next up will be a refilled dungeon then, as I had originally intended before coming to Aldrich, but... well, it worked out, didn't it? And I've got a nice amount of souls to show for it. I'll be spending with a kind of level ups for this one.
Welcome. Very well then taken.
2 of them. And I'll use the rest of my souls for supplies, I suppose. More dexterity.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the...
Right, let's take a look at the description of Aldrich's soul. It looks quite different from most. When Aldrich ruminated on the fading of the fire, inspired the visions of a coming age of the deep sea. He knew the path would be arduous, but he had no fear. He would devour the gods himself. And so he did, including Gwendolyn. What can we get from this?
Aha, so.
Life Hand Scythe, which is the whirlwind attack that killed us the second time around. Miracle of Aldrich, a Devourer of Gods. Steals HP of foes using an illusory scythe. Aldrich dreamt as he slowly devoured the god of the dark moon. In this dream he perceived the form of a young pale girl in hiding. Yoshka. And judging by this miracle, yes, that would pretty much confirm her to be the daughter of Priscilla. And the Dark Moon Longbow. Longbow of Dark Moon Gwendolyn was gradually devoured by Aldrich. This golden bow is imbued with powerful magic, is most impressive with moonlight arrows. Yeah, it's an interesting gimmick about this game, but there seems to be quite a few ranged weapons that specifically synergize with very special types of ammo. Anyway, we've mostly been focusing on getting a weapon, so the weapon we will get.
Treat the fire machine.
Now what do we do? We're well short of being able to level up, but I'm sure there are other things that need buying anyway. I should check with Grey Rat again.
Oh, and
oh yes, I could certainly buy those, but let's not for now. I could get the Hidden Blessing for the Crow.
good paths.
And combining with that, I could also buy the 2 rings of Fury already. The Untrue Dark Ring and the Untrue White Ring. Good enough for now. I'll place the Cinders of Lord next time. For now, what I will be doing is... I was gonna say check for another seed of a giant tree, but... no, that won't have spawned yet anyway. However, we will make our way toward the Crow Trader and drop a Hidden Blessing off there, which gives us another one of the carvings for our collection. As soon as this Fogwall decides to let us through. Right, let me see. The Hidden Blessing should give me a carving. Oh, I already have done that. My bad. Did I not do the Divine one yet then? No, I already did that one as well, so I wasted my souls. Did the Seek Broy as well. Budding Green Blossom, did that do something? No, it's the wrong type of item altogether. Lightning Urn. Yes, that should give me the last piece of the Sunlight Armor set. No, I'm pretty sure we have all of them, don't we? Soldier's Helm, Armor, Bracelets and Leggings. Yes, we have the full set. You in the market for those? No. I don't think there's really a lot more trades left to begin with. I might cross-reference it with the website next time around just to be sure, to see if I'm missing anything that we can do right now. As for now, I'm gonna call it a day. I consider progress today to be a great success.